Howdy, partner. Setting up a great outdoor living station begins with awesome furniture. And this really cool fire pit table sent to us by our friends at BALI may be a surefire way to get your outdoor living area kicked off. This product is really nice, very well constructed, and it doubles not only as a table, but also has a fire element to it that can keep you warm on those cool autumn or winter nights. So today, we're going to show you how to put this together, how to utilize all the functions, and test it to see if this is indeed going to be the right product for you. Let's check it out. This 42-inch BALI gas fire pit table came very nicely packaged with everything in it individually wrapped, so you have a nice hardware package that's labeled, as well as some very clear and easy to follow instructions with both drawings and written instructions. Assembly took not long at all. You want to go ahead and put everything together, just hand tighten first, but then after you hand tighten it, you can use a power driver if you're careful to go ahead and tighten everything down. Overall, it really was not very many pieces, and it went together really quickly and smoothly with very good instructions. So assembly was a breeze, and it really came out very, very nice. Well, we got it all assembled, and that was pretty easy. If you check out the top here, you'll see it's got a steel frame, and then you fill this in with some of the ceramic tiles and the glass rocks that come with it. Now the instructions, like I said, were pretty easy to follow. And then there's a lot of really good graphics. So for instance, it has these foam bumpers that you're going to attach, and you want to make sure that you follow exactly where you say to go here, because that is going to be what these ceramic tiles are going to rest on to give them a nice foundation. Overall, this unit is pretty heavy. The box was, I think, like 94, 95 pounds, and I was not sure exactly how it was so heavy, but it's because it's a solid steel construction, and then also it came with this big bag of glass rocks that we're going to put in the middle, as well as these ceramic tiles. So, on the instructions, it shows exactly how the layout of the tiles should go. And what's pretty neat about this is that you could probably swap these out in the future if you want to change your decor. But I really like the ones that they included. They're a really nice design, they're textured, and I just think the pattern is really, really cool. It's going to go with a lot of different decor. So we're going to slap these in right here in the same design as they're saying to. And it should take just a second. So your tiles are two different sizes. They come in two different boxes. One of them has 4 and one of them has 2. And as you figure out where those go, according to the instructions, you're going to place it together and have this beautiful, nice, seamless design. So next, we want to go ahead and add the rocks to the middle for the glass rocks. But when we do that, we want to make sure not to cover this vent box completely. So we're going to kind of make sure this shows at top, and then we'll take off the warning label before we go ahead and fire it up. So we smooth them out, and I hope you can see it on camera because that is really, really stunning. That is a nice look. I can't wait to see it once we fire it up. If you come around this side, you'll also see that along with all the nice steel construction, sort of a washed bronze, I would say, you have this magnetic door here, and that's where you're going to attach your propane tank and tighten it in, all your propane connections. So that'll stay nice and closed. Overall, I expect this to last for years and years and years, and it even has this protective cover for the top to where when you cover that up, come on over, this is a great finished look, and you can set this up as a nice table. Let's go ahead and fire it up and show you how it works. So let's show you how to get this working. You're going to go ahead and put your 20-pound propane tank into that door that I showed you earlier, and you can tighten it down and connect it in there. Once you do that, if you want to use the heating element, you're going to remove the cover, and then you have this nice dial right here. Now this takes a AAA battery for electronic ignition, and you're going to turn it, and you can hold that in for as long as you need to get it go ahead and light the pilot light. Usually it's only going to be a couple seconds. So you push in, you turn, and you see that the fire begins. After it's lit, you can let off of the pilot, and then you can turn it up all the way to high. Now this is putting off a good amount of heat right now. It's not too cool. It's a nice fall day, but I can tell that this would be really nice on a cooler day. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the sun go down a little bit, we're gonna invite the kids out here and we're gonna toast some marshmallows, maybe make some s'mores tonight. So let's bring them on in a couple hours and show you all how this works in the proper nighttime setting. But before we do that, one quick thing. If you do want to change how much heat you have, you can turn this down. And also, it's super easy to turn off. You go ahead and just turn it off. Now the other side of this does not have this setting. It is just a solid panel. So if you wanted to turn it around and have that facing the public, you could turn it around. Okay, well the sun has gone down and it is time for s'more time. You girls ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready? You excited? Okay, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit because this looks like really hot flames. There we go. So go ahead and you can roast it over there. And all right, there we go. So this works really good. The heat coming off is very nice. Lift up just a little bit, girls. And definitely with the propane, it's a good way to roast marshmallows. And also you can still have other things along the side. Now I'm not gonna sit this here because you probably might be melting the chocolate. But whoa, we got a little fire. All right. You want this?
No, that's too roasted.
Okay, too roasted.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're gonna
A
keep
little bit toasty.
it's a little bit toasty. We're gonna keep eating these. And overall, girls, what do you think of this new table by Bali Outdoors?
It's so cool.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty neat. Overall, really impressed. 2 thumbs up. Both sturdy and multifunctional, and is a great addition to the outdoor living space, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys appreciate this video. Be sure to like, comment, most importantly, subscribe for more great home how-to tips and tricks, as well as some reviews of some great outdoor living essentials. Remember, with all the videos, if I can do it, you can too. Thanks for watching.